28th time. Be me 2018. In a mall shop bin. Have to take a shit. Pop a squat. Bored out of my mind. Can't shit. Come on, get out. HNNNNG. Rabbit turd. Gonna be here a while. Pull out model 69. Happy I have a toilet gun. Mirroring my baby. Checking for anything wrong with her. She's fucking perfect. Bowel movement finally. Brown snake in a toilet. Clean self up. Legs are asleep trying to get off toilet. Struggle. Grabbed cripple assistance bar to help me up. Boom. Fucking North Dakota into the restroom toilet. People screaming. Get my fucking pants on and run out a bathroom with others. Pretend I know nothing and act scared with all the other folk that I heard gunshot. Go home. PTSD of embarrassment has caused me to get a tic every time I remember incident. 29th time. Basic training, finished urban training with blanks. Clear rifle in front of DS. Begin 12 meters ruck back to the base. Bored as shit for 3 hours. Constantly switch selector back and forth between. Safe and fire. Even put pressure on trigger a lot, bringing it to the edge of the break, but never firing it. Get to the base, everyone is online in PTs ready for inspection before lights out. I clear my rifle before DS walks in and see brass fly out. Bunkmate sees it too. He holds my rifle as I make a dead sprint to the latrine to throw the blank away. Get back online as DS walks in. 22nd time. I heard a noise on the balcony. Grabbed my gun, custom SIG P365 9mm Federal hollow point. Tripped. Squeezed the trigger. Fired a hole through 3 feet of wall, into and out of my fridge. It bounced off the floor and buried itself in some wood. 23rd time. Be me college kid lives at home. On Zoom called firing my new Glock 17 with no magazines because high cap mags didn't come with. Mic muted video off. Remember I have one spare 9mm round. Drop it in the chamber, aim down sights, take it out. Rinse and repeat. Drop it in the chamber, close the slide, set the gun down. Answer question asked of me on Zoom class. Mute mic, pick up Glock, continue dry fire practice. Bang. First shot of the gun was North Dakota through my desk frame into the wood trimming of my room. Ears ringing. Open the door to my room and my brother just looks at me and calls me a fucking idiot. Start laughing and explain to him how retarded I was and to never tell anyone ever lmao. He tells me and sounded like a large textbook hitting the ground. To this day none of my friends know. I now have 2 19-round Glock mags and 3 10-rounders. Keep my Glock loaded 90% of the time. Chalk up the North Dakota to a one-off and triple check every time I dry fire practice. 24th time. Walk into motorcycle dealership and inform the staff that I am carrying concealed. Strike up conversation with parts counter guy and once again inform him that I am carrying concealed. Wanted to show him how easy I can field strip my Glock 19. Pull out gun, rack slide, drop mag, and pull trigger to disassemble. Round goes off and buries into wooden table in middle of store. 25th time. Fucking my 7 years old little sister. Bout to switch to her asshole. Think him grabbing a bottle of Ballistol for lube, but it's my AR-10. Accidentally in her ass. Oh god, im cooming. Coom bounces off her pelvis, through her blown open torso and straight into my eyes. 30th time. Be me. Get cheap laser sight and flashlight off a range boomer. Probably shit tier Chinese trash but free. Install it. Spend afternoon zeroing my sights on my R. Eat a dinner. Go back outside in the dark realizing I never zeroed the laser sights. Laser looks fucking awesome at night. Far as the eye can see, a full stove goes across my yard. Point it into the field to see how far it goes. North Dakota into a cow. 31st time. Be me. Chilling out in dorm. Practicing my slide on my pistol. Pulling slide back and letting it go real quick. Watching bullets eject is fun. I wonder if I can slide it while the trigger is pulled. Without even thinking, just pull the trigger. North Dakota into my oil heater. Immediately throw gun across the room into my clothes basket. Half an hour goes past, nobody has come to my room. Lucky I got away with it. 32nd time. Begin M9 cleaning process. Trigger is stuck for some reason. Why won't the trigger move? Squeeze it really hard. Nothing happens. Stare at M9 like retard for 15 seconds. Oh, the safety, click safety off. Blam. 33rd time. Black powder season. Been out all weekend. Last day, about to leave empty-handed. Rainy off and on. Using my uncle's gun. Tells me to pop it into the ground so he can clean it when we get back. Click. Turn to my uncle. Hey Roy bang. Fire a round right next to his foot. Moisture fucked up the cap and it's second hang fired. 34th time. Walking in back pasture with buddy. I have my 50s Winchester 94, he is borrowing my old Neff single 20. Looking for hogs or anything moving really, but get bored and start shooting bottles and anything else we can target. I just shot, ran the action, and loaded a new round. Dropping the hammer to half cock so we can continue walking, my thumb slips off the hammer. It fires into the dirt less than 2 feet in front of my buddy, he is showered in dirt clods. 35th time. Be me. Had just gotten my first gun from my dad. It was a Marlin .22, got a box of ammo too. Play around with it in my room. Loading the mag, cycling the action and watching the rounds fly out. Older brother gets home from work. Hey, check out my new gun. Shoot his lunchbox out of his hand. 26th time. Spent all day cleaning and removing an engine from an exhaust fan in my kitchen. Finished tired and angry at 1 a.m. Hop in my bed cause I had class at 8 a.m. Then out of nowhere my dog starts losing his shit and goes to my deck. I grab my shotty with 4 in the tube and open my deck door. I proceed to rack my welfare classic Maverick 88 with one hand thinking I was a badass scaring off the bad guys. Whatever that was there ran off and I walk back and thinking I protected my castle. I proceed to walk into my kitchen to quench the thirst of the king. I point my scepter at the cabinet and dry fire. Boo me. All that fine china, gone in a flash. I was so tired that I forgot to check the chamber. I proceeded to feel like a retard for the next couple months and still get shit for it to this day. Don't be me, be smart and practice common sense. 27th time. Hanging out having a few drinks, decide to watch Sicario 2 again. Get to the part where Benicio straight murders the guy in the street. Him like a much less svelte version of HIM, Portuguese ID alien with a little Malta thrown in. Usually unload my firearms when libations are present, but I had some weirdo FedEx guy give the stink eye earlier. Yeah pal, let me see some ID yower on my fucking property. Go to recreate the bump fire scene and AD 4 times in a row. F his hand. I've got a story from a couple months ago, wish I had pictures of my camp. Be me, have allergies. Snizzingletime.mp3. Go inwards to comfy spot, something like a barn meth den. Starting to unwind, taking it easy and smoking cigs round the fire. Hear bunch of branches breaking every once in a while, probably deer but I don't think much of it. Start getting bored of reading and smoking, reach for harmonica. Hear gunshot in my direction, bullet hits the wall or doorframe or some shit. Fakingwit.png. Collect myself and get to most defensible room, has no windows. Pull out my .32 and hide right beside the door, the barrel is right towards the entrance, but not to where I make myself known. Sit there for at least a couple hours, it's maybe 11 p.m. or so, no dice. Weasel my head out the door, to peek at the main area with my campfire, it was smoldering by that point, but coast was clear. Reclaim the rest of my gear quickly, and move to the defense room for the rest of the night. Never. Calm down, it's dark and I can hear what I think is some animals outside. Shit sucks, can't smoke, can't do anything, phone has no service, and I'm afraid to turn it on BC Malite. I loosen up a tad and go to sleep. Wake up next morning and book it out of there ASAP. Any of you guys ever been shot at when stalking? Be me, journeyman war engineer. At the Nuln auction house on my one day off from the foundries that month. See pair of antique pistolier lieutenant's handguns. Okay condition, reasonably priced for once. Even has the rare Oakleaf ringed skull-proof stamp. Place a competitive but reasonable bid. Fuck yes, nobody else is going for it. A second before the auction closes the doors to the hull burst off their hinges. A grotesquely obese dwarflet covered in gears and shit staggers across the room. Stinks of stale beer, pretty sure his beard is a solid mass of vomit and engine oil. Reaches the pistols and dumps an entire bag of oathstone on the table. Smacks my groin with his pudgy lice-ridden hand. Haha sorry manling, perhaps in a century or so. Every fucking time. Be me. Fat ginger 12-year-old. Inna it back. Fucking around in bush with my bow. Not trying to kill anything, just having fun trying to find animals and LARP. Legit see one of those tall skinny things from Abo stories. It's just sprinting almost faster than I could see it. Barely half a second, and it is already passed out of sight. Remember, they like to fuck with people, but also give warnings of danger. Nope, out of there in the opposite direction of where it passed in front of me. The only people that ever believed me were the Abo elders, and they told he was probably just messing with me. This is off topic, but half of the posts in these threads are about that fucker who drove 700 clicks for pussy, so I don't really give a shit. Anyways, I need to know if I fucked up. Be me last Saturday leaving a house party. See chick who is in my uni major getting into an Uber. She sees me and waves, come get the Uber with me and on. We live across the street from each other. No thanks, I'll just walk. I don't want to pay for an Uber. It was like a 20-minute walk from the house party to where I live. Are you sure and on? Yeah, don't worry about it, see you later. Go home, smoke a stogie, and go to bed, think nothing of the interaction. Anyways, I had a class with this chick today, and she totally gave me the cold shoulder and wouldn't talk to me, so it got me thinking, did she want to smash and I'm just autistic and miss the social cues? Or am I just self-absorbed and overthinking this whole thing? What the fuck is going on?